Here we go, back again with a match day review. And it's finished Bristol City 1, Sunderland 0. What a load of bollocks that game was. You beat West Bromwich Albion at home, 2-1. You beat Leeds at home. You know, tactical genius, we were thinking Dodds after those two games. Job, absolutely fantastic. Job's interview after the Leeds game was praising Dodds, how wonderful he was, how amazing he was. Putting Dodds on this pedestal. But what does Dodds do with this game? Overthinks things. He drops Job to the bench and starts Bar has been absolutely awful. The worst player we have had this season in the side, I have to say. Nothing against the young lad. You know, probably a lovely young lad, but he's not up to the challenge in the championship. He has been poor this season. The worst player that we've played all season in the time consistently. And what does Dodds do? The worst player against Leeds. Everybody could see he needed dropping today. Dodds starts him. For me, Dodds, you made an absolute balls up there. If Speakman is telling you to play Bar to sell him, my source says to me, Bar's being played because they want to sell him for profit in the summer. If that's the case, it's an absolute fucking disgrace. Why on earth has Bar even started today and dropped Job to the bench? No strikers. Rushin? Clearly, if this is the case, if Rushin's not good enough, Mienda's not good enough, Samir Hamido's not good enough, we've got three strikers there, not good enough, it's poor from the recruitment. Speakman, you've been shit. If that's the case, you brought three strikers in and not one of them can get on the pitch. We must be the only team in the championship who hasn't got a striker starting a game of football and win six players. It's poor. And the only other player that actually starts that looks like he could score the goal and could be a striker is Job, and he's dropped to the bench. So I'm sorry, you've lost my faith, my confidence, Dodds. Get somebody in now. I couldn't give a shit. I really couldn't. For me, you did well. Today was do or die. You played brilliant. Great tactics, great game organisation for two home games. You go away against the poor side and you take them lightly. You take Bristol City lightly, a team that's got 1 point out of 4 games. And you go and fuck about with the formation. You go and change things and you start the worst player we've had in this side this season. That shows to me that you've got nothing. And I'm sorry, that's the way it feels at this moment in time. And I'm sure a lot of people out there think the same. And we were poor. And I know you can't legislate for the likes of Patterson making the mistake, kicking the ball out, passing it to the Bristol City player, and the ball comes back in and he pulls his man down. One mistake Anthony Patterson's made this season and he's punished. Keepers make mistakes, they get punished for all to see. I don't blame Patterson for today's performance. I don't blame Patterson for today's result. It drops to the person in charge. And Dodds, yes, go back to being a coach. I'm sorry. We were all giving you praise for those two games, but we said it was down to this game. I said in my preview in previous games, it comes down to this game. What are you made of today? Can you do what it takes to win against the poor side? You get your team up for a hard game against Leeds, but you go away and the whole team performance drops. What's all that about? What's all that about? It's not good enough. Away fans, Sunderland fans pay hard-earned cash to go down there to watch your team up for a game of football. But you need something from the head coach. You need something from somebody in charge to use the brain. You've got to be intelligent. Why on earth anybody would start Bar over any of those players on the bench is beyond me. I cannot work it out. I cannot for the life of me fathom it out why Bar even gets in the starting lineup. Sell him in the summer. He's got to be sold in the summer, along with Bradley Dack. Bradley Dack is the biggest waste of space in Sunderland's team. He is absolutely hopeless. And again, I'm not talking about his personality, about him as a person. I'm talking about the performance on the pitch. He is not good enough for the championship, a team in the playoffs. Not good enough, simple as. Bradley Dack should be let loose and go. Get rid of him in the summer, in the January window. He should be released. The first thing the new coach should come in and do in January is sell Bar and get rid of Bradley Dack. Simple as. Release those two, use them funds to bring in somebody else. Probably a striker, because the management team, including Speakman and all those people who've gone out there and scouted Rushin and Meander, clearly don't think they're good enough. They clearly don't, because sitting on the bench, picking their noses, doing absolutely nothing. Surely Rushin and Meander would have been a lot better than Bar on the team today. What a rookie mistake. You've lost my confidence, Dodds. I'm sorry. Again, you are a good coach. You are an asset to Sunderland Football Club. But to lead the team out and do that today, you're not the person who needs to be in charge. And I know at the end of the day, I'm sorry if you disagree out there. It's a game of opinions. My opinion is Dodds needs to go back into the fold, into, the coaching setup where he does really well. He gets on with a one-to-one with the players and all that. Yes, he's doing a great job there, but we do need somebody at the top who can lead this team forward and pick the right players on the pitch and not just pick out friends or whatever. I don't want a yes man for Speakman either, simple as. And if Ian Beale, Michael Beale's the person that comes in, he needs to show some fucking balls and some bottle and do his own thing. Anyway, well done Bristol City. Well done Bristol City, yes. You've come out of your shadows. You've been absolutely shite. 15th place, and you beat Sunderland. We're not good away from home lately. Team underperformed. Clark underperformed. Roberts, greedy on the ball, wants to do everything and walk the ball in the back of the net instead of being a team player. Ballard was good. The referee, towards the end of the game, was absolutely shite. We should have had a penalty, at least one penalty, if not two. Go and fuck off, because you weren't very good today. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to blame the referee for our performance. I'm not going to blame, anybody else. It was our own team performance, and Dodds overall was poor, full stop. Not the end of the world. It's not. No, I don't believe Speakman and KLD want to get promoted this season. I really don't. I think they're happy just mucking about in the championship, lapping up the 40,000 fans. They're giving the Geordie 6,000 fans as well for the time we had Derby, making us pay £32 for a ticket because, it's going to pay for the policing costs because the policing allowing 6,000 Geordies to come to Sunderland. Another sellout. More money for them to sow, reap and put into their pockets. They're not spending diddly squat on this side, bringing in bits and pieces of kids, injury-prone players like Dak who look overweight. Not good enough for Sunderland, simple as. We need to bring in some quality players into this side. Hopefully the new manager who comes in has a penis and balls and sticks up for what he believes and does his own thing. Right, there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. I'm not happy. I hope Dodds is not either. Right, we'll see you later. Thank you. Right, I've come back on just to make a couple of things straight. Right, the referee probably doesn't take steroids. I mean, getting wrong off Kath. The referee probably doesn't take steroids. He might do. Look at the size of him. Probably, at the end of the day, referee probably works out really well. I've calmed down now since 5 minutes later. Referee probably goes to the gym, pumps iron, works out well, looks himself in the mirror and says, wow, I look fucking good. But you're a fucking shit referee. And also Dak, he goes on Love Island, he brushes his hair, he's on the pitch, combing his hair, thinking, I look good for the camera, yeah, I do. But his balls were fucking shit into the penalty box. So he needs to go. End of the day, he does. Dak needs to go. He's not good enough for this team. He's not. Simple as. Anybody out there, let me know in the comments below if you disagree with me. Like I said before, he's probably a nice bloke, but he's not good enough for Sunderland Football Club. The referee, go back to the gym, pump some iron, and just fuck off. Right, thank you for watching the video. We'll go and take... And the new head coach, yes, come in. Because it's going to be a man. It's simply going to be a man. Hopefully he's got some fucking balls. Right, we'll see you later. Beale has balls. There we go. Big placard. Beale has balls. Hopefully he has balls. Not just these fucking veg for me and Beale's fucking fruit and veg market in EastEnders. See you later.